What's up everybody, it's Monkeyfarm. We are back and Hytale Update 3 has officially been released, which is exciting news because we've been waiting for the Sickle to be released officially into the game, and now we have it. I had recently done a video on this farm behind me. I called it the Automatic Crop Farm. It's kind of a semi-automatic crop farm, but we have the Sickle officially now, and we can use it, and it has changed a little bit since the video. If you haven't seen that video, I will put a link in the description so you can check that out and see how it originally worked. And we have to change a few things, but the farm still works. It still works great. And I'm excited to show it to you now that we can officially do it in the game. And before we get started, I just want to remind you, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and thumb it up, and be sure to comment below as well if you enjoyed the video. So the most important change that I want to talk to you about is the harvesting of eternal seeds. So the problem in the original testing that we had done before the release is that the Sickle would wipe out the actual eternal seed, which was horrible because then we had to replant it, and often the soil would need to be retilled and all of that. So now our eternal seeds are actually eternal, which is great because you don't want to lose those accidentally by hitting them with the Sickle. First of all, so that's the biggest change, and that's the most positive change, I think. The other two changes are on the Sickle itself. It now has a durability of 100, so it is going to break, so we'll probably have to use multiple Sickles rather than just one like we did in the previous video. The other thing is that the swinging is a lot slower, and you actually have to click every time. It won't just swing automatically if you hold down your mouse button. So that, I guess, prevents from having a fully AFK farm where you can just ride the minecart through and continually swing as the crops regrow. Okay, so what we're actually going to do is test out the new Sickle. It has a durability of 100, which I think is pretty well balanced, but what we're going to do is two different tests. One is to see how many crops or how full we can get our inventory with one Sickle, one entire Sickle. So we're gonna use this until it breaks, and we're gonna see how many crops that actually gets us. And then I'm assuming that the entire inventory is not going to be full from one Sickle. So then the test after that will be how many Sickles do we have to use to fill up our entire inventory full of crops and essence of life, right? So that is going to be what we're going to figure out today. Let's get started. So here we go. Looks like we're almost about broken with the Sickle, and we're going to check our inventory as soon as that's full. And it's broken. All right. So let's hop out of the cart and check our... Well, that's actually quite a bit more than I expected. So we have 1, 2, 3... 17, almost 1700 essence of life and 376 crops, which is pretty good, and that is almost half of our inventory. So if it had filled up to here, that would have basically been right around half, if you count the inventory spots that you need for this. So what I'm going to do here is add another Sickle, or actually I can add 2 more Sickles because I know we're probably going to need more than one. But I'm going to go ahead and hop back in the cart, if I can find it. There we go. And we're going to continue harvesting. Oh, I need to keep swinging. I forgot about that. And then we're going to see how many Sickles it takes for us to fill up our entire inventory. Okay, we are full. There we go. We are full. Okay, so we had to use... well, we wouldn't have had this inventory spot if I had kept that other broken Sickle. So we actually have to use 3 spots for the Sickle, and then I guess two and just a little bit more, just the beginning of the 3rd Sickle is what we would need to fill up our entire inventory. The other thing I wanted to test, I'm going to get rid of these Sickles, and the one with 0 durability, does it still harvest anything? No. Okay. So I wanted to make sure that it didn't, like, maybe get us a little bit of crops. So it gets us absolutely nothing if it's completely broken. So you do have to have a Sickle with some durability left. But that is really cool. And Sickles, like I mentioned, are really cheap. They only take logs and stone. So that's not going to be a big problem, you know, crafting these. It's nothing expensive. The best thing about this farm now is that the eternal seeds continue and they don't get broken and they grow back. So now it's just a matter of time when this farm is going to be completely ready to use again and fully grown and harvestable. That is the official update now that the Sickle is released and update 3 is out. So I hope you guys like this farm. Check out the original video if you want to see the original testing and how it worked previously. But once again, make sure you are subscribed and like the video if you did enjoy it, because that would always help me out and I would appreciate it. So we'll see you all next time.